So yeah, me and Daryl have come for another night out. You won't be able to see him because he's behind me, but we're just walking down to where we're going to camp. Daryl's picked destination tonight. We're just going to go for a nice chilled one, coming up to Halloween, so don't want anything too mad or anything.
Yeah, he's too scared to come on his own, so...
Oh, bollocks. What's that? Where are we?
We're at St. Bennetts.
What?
Doing what?
Some Bennetts?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm going back. Bye. Daryl's just going in there because he's more of a man than me. Alright, we'll go in as he's in there. Oh, you blinded me, man. Right, this is St. Bennetts Abbey, where Daryl's dragged me. Kicking and screaming, I was. Like the old monkey boy. Don't say that in here, Jesus. Right, monkey boy.
I think he goes by the name of Esric.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it's good education, that, mate. I'll tell you all the rest of it when I think about it. It's lottery funded, this place. Can't believe the lottery was about then, can you?
Are you
all them years ago?
Right.
Yeah, it says lottery funded.
Yeah, money's paid out. So, what are you saying?
What,
you
mate?
Feeling anything, or?
I feel like somebody had too much money here at one point and put this whole place up. That's all I feel.
Yeah. Getting any spooky vibes?
No, I'm not. No.
No.
But then it ain't got late yet, is it? It's 7 o'clock. So
Yeah, I think the story says after midnight, between midnight and dawn.
you're making
when a mist
you're
appears.
making it up, my man.
I'm not making it up. When a mist appears, and apparently the abbey reappears from the mist, and it plays out the hanging of Esric.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Well,
the
we get up
story
nice and
On
early.
this arch right here.
Get up nice and early and hope for some mist. Yes. Okay. No, you can't make out what that is. But that's the Abbey over there. And it's now gone 10 o'clock at night. And I don't know if there's something going on in there again. But there's definitely several people in there with flashlights wandering about. No, this is not third encounter. No, close encounter of the third kind. This is some ghost hunters, I think, walking up the hill towards Cross. Oh, this is all I can do to feel safe. Daryl's been taken. I'm alone. And I keep hearing stuff. I don't know what it is. See? You hear that in the back? Not scared. I just wanted to record something because it just feels like I'm talking to somebody. Hope I'll see my family in the morning.
Sitting here saying nothing else.
No, it's funny. He goes quiet. Yeah.
Just stare at the camera.
Just go and be your eye candy, like I said.
Boy.
I didn't even say anything. This is where it's going to go. Right, Daryl turned up again last night, and apparently he survived. He went to go and look for some. There were some lights up on the hill there and stuff, and down there, and they disappeared. And I was a bit like, oh, I wonder who he's got killed. And
yeah, I don't remember that.
I didn't get scared. I was fine. I did a little film here.
Either.
Huh?
I don't remember that either.
No, I didn't get scared. I was fine. I was just sitting here. Yeah, it was when I had a firebox going and you sodded off to go and walk up there.
You know, I went up there. Because I'm a hard boss. I can't stay.
double hard.
I'm hard.
Double hard. That's
I'm
why.
hard. Walk off in the dark up to confront the old, what's his name, Ezric.
Went have him.
Mate, what's some, yeah. Come back, you're sitting there cowering under your.
I weren't carrying. I was just keeping warm. Anyway, right. Enough bullying tactics. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, leave me alone.
No, it turned out to be a paranormal group searching and finding stuff. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly us.
Yeah, mainly us. Yeah, they said, oh, we heard a load of noises. Yeah, you did. But anyway, yeah, I'll flash a link to Daz's post because I think he's going to do a video this time.
I might do. I might just.
He will.
Get home, watch it, and think, well, he's saying, what is it, and just bin it all.
I'll nag him to put it up anyway.
Cut the bits out with you in.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But he's going to do. He's going to link to their channel, or he already has.
Oh, what the old paranormal.
Yeah,
that's right.
Link to their channel. So.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it was actually a relatively all right night, wasn't it? Once they sodded off.
There's some weird stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah. Well, you heard it. I couldn't hear it, but then I'm deaf, so that's.
Yeah, there was bells ringing most of the night. And
yeah, that's what he said. Like literally all the time.
Weird lights. I think there's some sort of meteorite shower as well.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, I missed all of them as well. Yeah. So anyway, that's me going. There's little Daryl. He's still here, and he'll be on another video soon. Hey, so come down again to St Bennetts Abbey with little Daryl there, just propping up that wall for me. So St Bennetts Abbey, initially built in, not an abbey then, it was just a church in the 800s. That's early, isn't it, Daryl? And yeah, about the 800s, and it was right up on that hill then. There was just a lot of water around it because obviously all the fens were flooded at that point, and there was just a few people running it. A small little place, but after the Vikings have been, I believe, the Vikings have been and sort of dominated it a bit, and then it was reclaimed by these people in the 800s again, and then the church, and then King Canute founded this place in the early part of the 11th century, I think. So 10 I can't remember, in the 1000s. But yeah, King Canute he was, and he said, I want to build this abbey. I think we should make it the biggest, or one of the biggest in the UK. So it'll be the biggest in England at the time, obviously, because we didn't have the UK. And he supported the building of this thing. Yeah, he didn't do it all himself, must be said. I think he might have had a bit of help. That thing, that wooden that brickwork monstrosity in the middle there, that weren't there at the time. That was a gatehouse, which you can still see on either side. Yeah, so he built all this then, and it ran as one of the biggest in England, or one of the biggest, not the. And then, so what time do we have from then? Next big thing was obviously William the Conqueror. You might have heard of him, popular bloke. Brought the Normans with him, and he came to this. So these would have been the gates, the fort, if you like. And there was a chap up top. I can't remember his name. Daryl always remembers him. What was his name, Daryl? The monk's name. Esric. Yeah. So Eswold. What? Yeah. Whatever. Right. Eswold. Whatever. Right. So he was up in the gates there, and William the Conqueror with all of his Normandy people come down the bottom here. Let me try and turn you around. Yeah, they were down the bottom here, and they said, "Look, we need to get in because we want to come and have a chat." And he said, "Look, I've just been given this post. I'm quietly not confident to let you in. I'm going to keep you out there because I've got the gate shut and you can't come in." He said, "Look, I'll do you a deal." He said, "If you let me in, and I'll make you head of all this monastery."
Abbot.
Yeah, the abbot of it. And he said, "Oh, we're not going to fall for that. He wouldn't do that. You can't." He said, "Don't call me that." And then he said, "I can. Now look, you put me in charge. You let me in." He said, "I'll make you head honcho of this place." Words they used then. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And anyway, he fell for it. He came down and he went, "You're all right, I'll let you in." Betrayed all of his brothers essentially, because the Normans came in and then butchered the bloody lot of them. And then they did make him up to the abbot, or the leader of it. I think it is an abbot, isn't it?
Yeah, abbot.
So done him up and on his gear, and then they hung him straight away from one of those posts around there. Was it from?
It's from they put a post out the window and hung him off the post in the window, and then I think it's been one of these arches here.
Okay.
Either this one or like this one, where they hung him. I think they chopped his head off.
In the middle there.
Hung him off there, basically as a warning to commit treason.
Yeah. Okay, so hung him up in there afterwards, allegedly. Yeah. So this is where the old that's where the legend of the comes in. Yeah. But yes, and then in the early 1900s, I think, might even have been earlier than that. 1800s or early 1800s.
It does say it.
Yeah, it does say. Then some nutty farmer came up and built this lovely brick windmill.
Yeah, and knocked the top of the entrance tower off to accommodate the sails.
18th century into the gatehouse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, put that in the 18th century. Oh, that's like 1700s then. Actually, that's a whole 100 years earlier. Yeah, and he whacked up this windmill, and I think it travelled from corn to other stuff. But
yeah, I think they started as a
but there you go. But all in all, it's still a staggering place to come visit. So yeah, just don't go looking for ghosts and stuff, because it's a bit annoying when there's some poor fellas on the bank just try to camp. Kind of marvellous thing you have to put up with when you're leaving a camp in Norfolk. It's as bad as Wales. He's taking one home. Look, he's got one under his arm. Obviously his new missus, I don't know. Funny lot around here, you know. That's why Daryl moved here. For sheep. The funny lot. Don't blend in.
Yeah, I love sheep. My family are Welsh, so